Hindi na maaabutan ng mga kalaban nila.
David from long distance country, and that is a long distance shot. Si Magsanok. They continue to go to that matchup. Si Andy Seigle talaga nagpapakita ng kanyang lakas. Wala magawa si Wilmer Ong.
Exactly, partner. And he knows that he's got to be on the move.
Sa ball game na to, but he dishes off to Verhel Meneses. That's a three-point shot. And that is another PLDT IDD long distance shot. Galing sa Barangay Ginebra.
Tatlo na yun, partner. Tatlong 3-point shot for Barangay Ginebra.
And those three-point shots of Ginebra has propelled them to a 2-point lead. They're up 12-10. For both these teams, it's not only a spot in the quarterfinals that's important, pero ang hinahabol talaga nila ay pumasok sa top 4 para at least they will get that twice-to-beat incentive. Kumusta po kayo lahat dyan and welcome to the Phil Sports Arena. Ito po si Anthony Sutay with Kinito Henson. Kamusta po kayo lahat dyan and welcome to a Payday Friday dito po sa Phil Sports Arena. As we mentioned, Anthony here with Kinito. Kinito is going to be a great game. And also, we expect a mammoth crowd because as you were saying off the air, everything leads to a jam-packed Phil Sports Arena dito.
Oh, partner, double-header natin ngayon. Not only Purefoods versus Barangay Ginebra in our first game, but Red Bull versus San Miguel Beer. Yan ang ating main game. So these are two exciting games. The people are bound to show up, to fill up etong Phil Sports Arena natin.
Well, bago po lahat, tignan natin yung ating team standings and look at where these two teams fare. Purefoods at yung Barangay Ginebra. Obviously, chances are makakapasok na sila sa quarterfinals. Kaya ang tinatarget talaga nila yung top 4.
Well, definitely hinahabol ng Barangay Ginebra a slot in the top 4. Ganon din yung Purefoods. Kanya this game so crucial for both these teams. Now, in the first game or in the first meeting between these two teams sa ating All Filipino Cup, nanalo ang Ginebra 75-73, a very close encounter in a game where Barangay Ginebra badly out-rebounded Purefoods to the tune of 48-36.
Okay, let's look at some more ski stats para malaman natin kung ano talaga yung mga dapat tignan natin from both these teams because obviously they've already faced each other before and so far, so good ang pinapakita ng dalawang koponan na to.
Ito makikita natin, partner. Barangay Ginebra showing much better form in rebounding. At kung makikita natin itong 3-point field goal percentage, Barangay Ginebra not as impressive as Purefoods, which is shooting 37%. Crucial, partner, ang rebounding statistics sa game na to because for Purefoods in its last 3 games, all of which the Hot Dogs won, partner, they have managed to out-rebound their opponents by an average of 5 rebounds a game difference. And I think that's very crucial because sabi nga natin kanina, Barangay Ginebra used its rebounding edge to beat Purefoods in their first meeting.
Well, what has been the story dito para sa Purefoods, Kinito? Because obviously they got off to a very good start and then they hit sort of like a wall tapos biglang nakabangon nga sila with those 3 straight wins.
Partner, parang nakita nila that they really need to be able to control the boards because that is where their strength lies, in their front line. And you've got Alvin Patrimonio who has played exceedingly well in the last 3 games. Andy Seigle averaging over 20 points a game in his last 3 games. Ito makikita natin. And of course, the bench. This has been a big contributing factor to both these teams. Na makikita natin, the bench performance in the conference averages, you see there, rebounds and points.
So nakikita nga natin, of course, people keep talking about defense dito po sa ating PBA and it has been so far for the past couple of years and we've done a couple of games together, Kinito, and you keep talking about the importance of defense and para sa Barangay Ginebra at saka itong San Miguel Beer, of course, both teams coached by, well, consultant nila si Coach Ron Jacobs, talagang they really want a key on defense.
Well, yan ang barometer ng Barangay Ginebra, no? They do so well when their defense is in sync. Ito makikita natin what we mean by that. When their opponents are averaging 80 points or more, ito makikita natin, no? 3 losses for Barangay Ginebra. But if their opponents are averaging less than 80 points a game, ang record ng Barangay Ginebra, ibang klase, 6-2. So it's very apparent, partner, in the 6 wins so far of Barangay Ginebra, they've managed to hold their opponents to less than 80 points a game. Yan ang parang barometer ng Barangay Ginebra. Ang depensa nila, dapat mag-click.
Okay, doon naman sa kabilang panig, of course, one of the barometers all throughout the years para dito sa koponan ng Purefoods has been Alvin Patrimonio. Alvin Patrimonio, last week's Player of the Week, has come up big for his team, especially in those last 3 wins.
Ito makikita natin ang average ni Alvin Patrimonio in these last 3 games, all of which, sabi nga natin kanina, Purefoods won. 17-point average for Alvin Patrimonio. That's a big lift from his previous average of 12.6. Field goal percentage has improved, free throw percentage, pati yung kanyang assist. No? So it's very clear that Alvin Patrimonio is back to his old form and Purefoods couldn't be happier.
Okay, Kinito, before we take a break and bring them to the game proper, what are the things we have to look in your trend watch?
Two things, partner. No? First of all, the rebounding story. Very important in this game. Purefoods, as we mentioned, no, has been out rebounding its opponents by a difference of about 5 in its last 3 games. Purefoods must out-rebound Barangay Ginebra to win in this game. At alam naman natin, Barangay Ginebra badly clobbered Purefoods in its first meeting on the boards. For Barangay Ginebra, ang titignan po natin, turnovers. In its last 2 losses to Shell and to Pop Cola, Barangay Ginebra averaged 21.5 turnovers in those 2 games. Definitely, that statistic must go down. They've got to check their turnovers, maybe 15 or less, just to be able to improve Barangay Ginebra's chances to win.
Well, ito na po, Purefoods versus Barangay Ginebra dito po sa inyong PBA on a Payday Friday here at the Phil Sports Arena.
Our officials for today's ball game are Ernie De Leon, Alvin Patrimonio, and Alvin Patrimonio. To see the 3-10 team under the supervision and regulations of the game and impeachment score. Let's play ball!
Welcome back to the Phil Sports Arena. Agad-agad, tignan po natin ang ating Quick Tight starting 5 brought to you by Quick Tight, the only one glue technology by Loctite.
Yeah, partner, nakita natin yung ating mga starting lineups. But partner, we have to mention that this is the second straight game na si Alvin Patrimonio hindi magi-start for Purefoods, no? Parang bagong role yata ang ginagawa binigay ni Coach Eric Altamirano kay Alvin Patrimonio as the 6th man. And why not, partner? He's been doing so well in those last 3 games of Alvin. He scored 17 points off the bench in Purefoods' last win over San Miguel.
Baka nakatulong nga talaga yung kanyang bagong role. As we mentioned at the top of our coverage, he was our player of the week last week. So maganda talaga yung pinakikita niya, leading the charge in Ginebra's 3-game win streak. There's a super Vulcasil tapal there right away by the Purefoods tender juicy hot dogs at babalik yung bola dun sa kabilang panig sa Purefoods.
Partner, si Banjo Calpito called for taking steps because binato niya yung bola, hindi tumama sa ring, sinalo niya muli, and he went back on his feet. Kanya siya matawagan. Now, Calpito is also starting second straight game here for Barangay Ginebra. Pinagpapalit-palit ni Coach Allen kay Dixie na Calpito at Pagtulis in the starting lineup. Depende kung ano yung matchup, no? At makikita natin dito, ang Purefoods, napakalaki ang kanilang front line. So that's why Banjo Calpito is in the starting lineup once more.
So tignan natin kung makakatulong yun. They go to Vergel Meneses quickly. There's a mismatch down low. They swing it around. Calpito, his second opportunity to the basket, and he will travel once again.
Second turnover on Banjo Calpito. Medyo intimidated si Banjo Calpito, no? Twice he had a chance to score, partner. Pero nakita niya, ang mga kalaban niya malalaki. He had second thoughts, and that's why he hesitated. Tuloy, nagkaroon ng error.
Well, Kinito, I guess there's no player taller than EJ File here in the PBA. Kaya talagang masisinda ka talaga sa kanyang lakas. Tinan mo naman yung lakas na doon in that offensive rebound. EJ File obviously towering over everyone.
Yun ang malaking bagay, partner. Yung rebounding strength ng Purefoods. Yan ang sinabi natin sa ating pre-game analysis. Yan ang babantayin natin. Ang rebounding totals ng Purefoods as against Barangay Ginebras.
Well, just to bring you back to that first matchup, the deficit para sa koponan ng Purefoods was 48-36. So lamang yung Ginebra dun sa rebounding. And we'll see what happens. One of the things that sinabi nga ni Kinito, papanoorin po natin sa ating trend watch. They go down low to Andy Seigle. He should have the advantage against Crisano. Turns towards the lane. And he will miss.
Katawan, partner. Yan ang ginagamit ni Alex Crisano in his matchup against Andy Seigle. He needs to be able to push him out of his comfort zone because ito si Seigle, napakaraming tira around that low block area.
At malaking tulong din sa depensa ng Purefoods, and especially in the shot blocking department, na pinagsabay ito si Andy Seigle at saka si EJ File sa starting lineup.
Well, so far, not a good sign here for Barangay Ginebra. Sunod-sunod na kanilang errors. Well, nakita natin, isa na namang error, but on the part of Purefoods. Sabi nga natin kanina in our trend watch, Barangay Ginebra, dapat bantayin nila yung kanilang turnovers. In their last 2 losses, ang average turnover nila, 21.5. That's too many, partner. And that is the reason kung bakit natatalo itong Barangay Ginebra.
Well, we'll see what happens. One of the things, of course, na papanorin natin, Rahel Meneses short on that incursion. Lusot na siya, sayang lang. Everything but the basket.
Konting textbooks na lang. Pumasok na sana yung bola. So still scoreless itong Barangay Ginebra. Well, partner, despite the fact that tatlo na turnover ng Barangay Ginebra, itong Purefoods has scored only 2 points in this game.
Well, I think they're matching them also in the turnover department. Kaya 2 turnovers para sa Purefoods. Kaya talaga yung score po natin, 2-0 pa lang.
O, 4 na turnover ng Barangay Ginebra. Parang tinatapon nila yung bola to give Purefoods chances to score.
Andy Seigle, masyado malakas, but off the glass.
Alam mo, magandang partnership ng dalawang Twin Towers, no?
Well, sa tingin ko, kinito, sila lang talaga nakakita eye level, ano?
Exactly.
Talagang,
they can just pass, you might say, up there, no? Up in their stratosphere. At hindi na maaabutan ng mga kalaban nila.
Val David from long distance country, and that is a long distance shot. A trip for 2 to Hong Kong is just a PLDT IDD call away. Join PLDT's Hello Billy, Hello Hong Kong promo. See posters and print ads for details.
Well, si Val David, partner, is hitting only 24.1% from 3-point range. That's not a good clip. But last year, it was David hit 34.1. So he's got some catching up to do in that department.
Almost a super Vulcasil tapal there from Alex Crisano. Pero tinawagan po siya ng personal foul.
Alex Crisano's first foul, first for the game.
Ito, partner, ang tendency ni Alex Crisano, kung sasaksakin mo ang kanyang depensa, is that he will give up the foul rather than he will just jump vertically para hindi siya makakuha ng defensive foul. On the other hand, baka makakuha din siya ng offensive foul. So, a little bit of adjustment on the part of how Crisano plays his defense.
Tsaka malakas din tumalo to si Alex Crisano. So medyo may ilang ka rin doon sa kanyang vertical leaping ability. And of course, this guy is also a pretty good shot blocker.
Well, his problem, partner, is that he has a tendency to get into early foul trouble. And if rebounding is the key to this game, Barangay Ginebra needs Alex Crisano in the game.
Well, our score is 6-3, 7:47 na lang ang natitira dito sa ating first quarter. David, they swing it around. Surprise jumper from Alex Crisano, and he has developed that outside shot slowly but surely.
Ito, foul na naman ni Crisano. That's two. Sabi nga natin, that early foul trouble, that is a big chink in the armor of Alex Crisano. Dalawang sunod na foul. He just must learn how to guard that baseline without giving up the foul.
Kakasabi mo lang Kinito, all of a sudden, papalitan na siya mamaya-maya ni Wilmer Ong because of his foul trouble. They go to EJ File. And a 3-second violation is called on File and on Purefoods.
Good defensive job by Jun Limpot, partner, no? Tinigil niya yung movement ni EJ File. And as a result, natawagan ng 3 seconds.
As we mentioned, it was Wilmer Ong making his first entry in the ball game. And wala pang 5 minutes ang nilaro ni Alex Crisano. Wala pa siyang puntos, wala pa siyang talaga na itutulong. Umupo na siya kagad.
He took only 1 shot, partner. It was a bad shot from way outside.
Ong back to Meneses. He can hit that shot and nails it.
Maganda yung jump shot ni Berhel Meneses. Yung bang parang side view. Mahirap pigilin yun.
And especially coming off a pick, Kinito.
Almost like a Latrell Sprewell pull-up side view jumper.
EJ File once again powering down low. Gets the offensive rebound. He will head to the line for 2 on that foul from Banjo Calpito. Calpito's first personal foul.
Well, it's very obvious, partner. Ito, makikita natin. Ito si EJ File. Getting inside position on everybody else. Importante dito for Barangay Ginebra is to be conscious of where EJ File is. Because if you allow him that kind of position for the offensive rebound, there's no way he will not get it.
Well, that slow-mo was brought to you by PLDT Text 135. If you can't say it, text it. for free activation. Call 171.
You know, in offensive rebounding situations for Purefoods, I think Barangay Ginebra should have just one player focus his attention on where EJ File is and push him out. No? Once he gets inside position, it's automatically an offensive rebound para kay EJ.
And Baldavid once again hits from long distance country. A trip for two to Hong Kong is just a PLDT IDD call away. Join PLDT's Hello Billy, Hello Hong Kong promo. See posters and print ads for details.
Partner, lahat ng mga tira ng Barangay Ginebra coming from the perimeter. And the reason being that hindi sila makapasok, the defense of Purefoods very tight sa loob because of their big front line.
Pero isa pa lang ang lamang talaga ng Purefoods with a score of 8-7. We're almost at the halfway mark of our first quarter. There's an illegal defense called by referee Ernie De Leon. Only the first offense from both teams.
Junlin po ang natawagan ng illegal defense because ito si EJ File lumabas eh. Nung lumabas si EJ File, si Junlin po hindi niya sinundan.
We'll go back to the matchup. Seigle finds space.
Just one-on-one partner, no double team on Andy Seigle, and he will burn you if you don't double him at the low block.
Ginebra this time tries to go to Jun Limpot. Kalaban niya si Rey Evangelista, one of the top defenders we have. They swing it around. Nope, they do a repost. Pero alam mo talagang mahirap talaga if you have someone like a forward like Calpito trying to make that entry pass as we see Noy Castillo in the miss.
Too many turnovers here for Barangay Ginebra.
Meneses, nakahanap ng butas.
Oh, partner, the reason why that happened is because Ginebra had been shooting so well from the outside. Kanya yung depensa ng Purefoods, nandun, nakatutok sa labas. Kanya biglang pumihit ito si Vergel Meneses and found the opening.
Once again, they go down low. Andy Seigle. He will miss.
Yan ang magandang depensa galing kay Wilmer Rong. Pushed him out of his comfort zone. Had to change the shot. Si Andy Seigle.
Si Limpot, wala pa na i-score sa ball game na to, but he dishes off to Vergel Meneses. That's a three-point shot. And that is another PLDT IDD long distance shot. That is a Barangay Ginebra.
Tatlo na yun, partner. Tatlong three-point shot for Barangay Ginebra.
And those three-point shots of Ginebra has propelled them to a 2-point lead. They're up 12-10. Dr. Joseph Alaksan, number 1 sa sakit na katawan. Doble bisa, doble galing. And welcome back to the Phil Sports Arena. Anthony Suta here with Kinito Henson. And Kinito, let's check that. A while ago we said 3 3-point shots. Well, they just corrected that on the scoreboard. Sabi nila yung pangalawang 3 that we credited to Baldavid was only given a 2.
Ito, pumasok na si Alvin Patrimonio and quickly putting in 2 points in place of EJ File.
Well, we spoke to Alvin Patrimonio before this conference started, before the year actually started, and sabi niya, he's looking forward to a great year, and so far, so good for the captain, Alvin Patrimonio.
Highly energized ito si Alvin Patrimonio. Ito si Jimmy Limpot. Scoring inside. Beautiful pass. Ganda yung assist. Ito si Alvin, partner, no? Average 12.8 points last season. That was a career low for him.
Well, I don't think he really has to take up the scoring load para dito sa koponan ng Purefoods because they have guys like Andy Seigle and Noy Castillo na makakatulong talaga sa kanya.
Well, one thing we've noticed, itong Purefoods continually attacking the inside, no, of Barangay Ginebra. As a result, nawawala ng touches si Noy Castillo and some of the other perimeter players of Purefoods. No? And I think it's important that Noy Castillo gets in the scoring mood.
At importante rin yun para medyo lumuwag yung depensa ng
Exactly.
sa ilalim.
Ito na naman yung tira galing sa labas. Palobong tira ni Vergel, hindi pumasok.
Masyado ata taas yung lobo ron. They go back to the captain.
And what a classic matchup, huh? Limpot versus Patrimonio. Tumira na naman!
The captain is 2 for 2 from the field.
Highly energized ito si Alvin na coming off the bench.
Second deadlock of the ball game at 14 points apiece. 2:37 remaining dito po sa ating first quarter. Limpot against Evangelista. There will be an illegal defense called on Purefoods. Their first violation.
Partner, nakita natin kanina, no? Strong side, two-man game. Ong at saka si Limpot, no? And Ong is not a threat on offense.
Well, with 2:25 remaining, our score is tied at 14 points apiece for Purefoods and Barangay Ginebra.
On the shot clock.
Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat and welcome to the second meeting between both these teams, Barangay Ginebra and Purefoods. First time they met, nagwagi po ang Barangay Ginebra with a score of 75 to 73. Right now, we're tied at 14 points apiece.
Yung dalawang amboy ng Barangay Ginebra nasa loob na, no? And Coach Alan Kaidik likes to play them in combination, no? Agiwa at saka si Helterbrand.
Para nagiging platoon substitution, ano? Kinito din sa kanilang backcourt.
Ito na naman, another inside 2 points for Andy Seigle. So difficult to stop, especially if he's on the move. It's easier to stop Andy Seigle sometimes when he's posting up because pwede mong gamitin ng katawan to push him out. But if he's on the move, he's so agile, it's very hard to stop him.
And he's also very strong on defense, but in that instance, he will pick up a personal foul.
That's just the first foul of Purefoods. At ang Ginebra naman 2 fouls to give back before they go into penalties. So both these teams, ingat na ingat sa kanilang mga fouls. Ito si Ronnie Magsanok. What a resurrection of his pro career. At ito si Ronnie nga was already aspiring to become a member of our Viva Vintage Sports panel. In fact, he had already done a simulated coverage, and based on that simulated coverage, it looked like he has a promising career as a sportscaster.
Pero sabi niya, let me put that on hold for a couple of more months. Maybe if I come up with a good showing here this year, I might even be able to extend my playing career one more.
Well, nakausap natin si Ronnie Magsanok after that simulated coverage. Sabi niya, mas mahirap daw mag-cover ng basketball mic side than to play the game itself.
Kaya ngayon, nare-realize nila na yung ginagawa natin, hindi rin ganun kadali. JJ Helterbrand on the line.
24 years old from Kentucky State. Same school that produced Billy Ray Bates, partner. No? That was the Helterbrand. Actually, his real name is Romero. He took his stepfather's surname. Born yan sa Manila, and then he left for the U.S.
He's a full-blooded Filipino.
Yes, he is.
Then si Magsanok. They continue to go to that matchup. Si Andy Seigle talaga nagpapakita ng kanyang lakas. Wala magawa si Wilmer Ong.
Exactly, partner. And he knows that he's got to be on the move. Once he puts the ball on the floor, and you know he's got a good dribble, partner, no? It's very difficult to stop him, especially if you're a Wilmer Ong defending him.
And Andy Seigle blocks that rebound. Tumatakbo na naman ang Purefoods. Noy Castillo stops from three-point cover.
Oh, yes!
And nails a PLDD IDD long distance shot. The first para sa Purefoods.
Para transition basket yun, partner. Galing pa sa labas. And so important for Noy Castillo, as we said earlier, no? To be in the scoring parade.
There's a miss and a foul on Martinez, who has quietly made his entrance into sa ating ballgame.
Now, umaasim na ang outside shooting ng Barangay Ginebra. Take a look at this three-pointer.
Well, medyo nakakasindak yun, no? On a fast break. Noy Castillo pulling up for a three-point shot and nailing it. That slow-mo was brought to you by PLDT Text 135. If you can't say it, text it. For free activation, call 171.
Castillo's enjoying a remarkable season. And this is his 4th year in the PPA. He's averaging nearly 16 a game.
And there he is with back-to-back baskets. A while ago hitting a 3 there, taking it strong to the basket as Ray Evangelista stops that play with a foul.
That's a good foul, partner. Wala pa naman sa penalty in Purefoods. And they stop parang Ginebra from trying to make a shot.
And only the first personal foul of Ray Evangelista picking up on Andy Seigle. He already leads all scorers with 10 points, Kinito.
Ito si Castillo, parang hindi nagugusot ang buhok. Parang Elias Tolentino.
Short jumper there from Helterbrand, trying to beat the buzzer, will not go. Diyan po magtatapos ang ating first quarter. Purefoods 23, Barangay Ginebra 16.